Good morning, Izzy. It is nearly 4 in the morning. This is my third try to take this. Let's see if it works this time. In your video, you talked about collaborative gameplay versus competitive gameplay. And I feel the collaborative gameplay really has taken a fall. And there aren't many games left that do that. There's things like Minecraft and Terraria, but there's not much left. One of my first experiences with collaborative gameplay was a game called Star Pirates. I will link them in the doobly-doo. They were I checked them, they're still up and running, a text-based with a graphical interface starship simulator game, kind of, I guess. You play as the captain of your ship, and you send out miners and stuff to gather resources. You bring in those resources to make things, you find stuff, you get into random battles, you fight things, and sometimes you get into battles with other people. That community was really the first time I ever felt a sense of collaboration with a game. I was part of a guild for new players. I was in it with some of my friends I knew in real life, but I was also in it with people I really didn't know. I got to know these people. They became, I guess, my friends, and we all gathered around when there was a guild war or something like that. I remember one of my fondest gaming memories. I was sitting here in my basement with a box of sugar babies, eating those while going through a guild war. I don't even remember if we won. I just had so much fun doing it. Another thing I really liked about that community was when a player died. There was a particular player, I can't remember his name right now, who was a rather big player in the scene, and he actually died in real life. And it was confirmed, and the entire community gathered around to mourn him. I barely knew him, but I knew he would be missed. And that really shows the power games have to connect people in a way they've never been connected. I barely knew this man. I didn't even know his real name. But when he died, I felt a sense of sorrow. I felt sad. Another thing you talked about was communication, and how this type of gaming forced you to become more concise and precise with what you were saying. I've always tended to be a little bit more on the ambiguous side because I thought it lent itself better to humor, which is typically how I try to come across as a funny guy. It's just how I am. I want to be funny. I want to have people laughing around me and bring a little bit of happiness and joy into other people's lives. And I guess I do that through humor. It's led to it being more difficult to be concise with my words, because I want to explain to make sure everybody gets the joke so they can experience the humor that I'm experiencing. And that just doesn't always work. I guess I'll see you on Friday, Izzy.